that's going to work, but we're going to try it. We're starting early on the recording today because I want some extra time to make sure that I don't have to restart it after everything falls out of sync and falls apart, which could very well happen. The encoder machine has been acting crazy this morning already, even before we try to start recording. And I'm pushing my luck by trying to record on the same machine that's broadcasting, which we didn't do last time. So, yeah, we'll see. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Anyway, Mailbag starts at 10 o'clock as always. That is about 18 minutes from now. So if you're watching it later on the archive, you can skip ahead 18 minutes. But I saw we got a package here from the Hexbug people that I'm really excited to talk to you about at 10 o'clock. And that made me think it would be fun, instead of starting Mailbag with the butterfly like we sometimes do, to put out a couple Hexbugs and see if these kids will go for them. So I put the ball track here to keep them confined. So I guess you won't be able to see the Hexbug, but you'll definitely be able to see if the kids get into it. I've got two of them here, actually. They're very fun. So the black one, it seems like maybe it needs a new battery, though. Well, they're all coming to see what's up. Well, what's up, kids? I'm going to record just a little bit of this, too, because that's fun. I know you can't see the bugs, so this was see that later on. Oh, I can. Camera just stopped recording. I bet I'm running out of space. It's time for me to clear my phone. These things normally right themselves very well, and these aren't doing it. I wonder if that's an indicator that I need to replace the batteries. That's one of the cool things about them, actually. Whatever. Anyway, I'm going to leave the kids here to play with this. I'm going to get myself some more coffee and get myself ready. Mailbag's in 15 minutes, and I'm going to check on the tech. Hopefully we don't have to restart everything before Mailbag, but if we do, we got time, I guess. So we'll see. In fact, I should take a look at that again right now. Get another feel for how we're doing tech-wise. Sync check. That's in sync enough, like that. He's sitting on it now? Where's the other one? Where'd you guys put the other one? Oh, it went behind the mail. You gotta get it. I hear it back there. There it is. All right. Oh, did I spook you? Why? I'm here, everybody. Hi. I was trying to check things at the last minute like I always do. Running behind is the way I work, I guess. Okay, let's put those away. And let's get started. Kittens, you want to hang out for this, or are you done now that I'm done? Is that it? Is that it for you kids in Mailbag? All right, everybody, let me check the cameras and play the Mailbag jingle, and then we will get rolling. This looks good. I'm a little far from the camera, but what are you going to do, right? I could try zooming in a little, I suppose, but this isn't bad. It's not bad. We're okay. I think we're okay. We're fine here. We're all fine here. How are you? Where's our Mailbag jingle? Here we go. Somewhere.
Kitten Academy's where you wanna be when you are a cat. On a Saturday they can pounce playtime for the mailbag.
Okay. All right. First off, there is one thing I want to make sure that I check before we get rolling. So give me one extra second here, real quick. Okay, I think I got it. Good. Probably good. Maybe good. Definitely good. Oh no. Well. All right, let's just get rolling because now I've taken too much time here. So we'll figure it out as we go. As we always do, we got to kind of keep it going. All right. So, as you know, first off, the news is there was no mailbag last week. We've got a lot of catching up to do. So, I've got a plan, and the plan is a simple one. What we're going to do is I see, I probably forgot to put the address on the screen. What we're going to plan on is this is all the mailbag that we would have done last week. Then I picked up the new mailbag this morning, and right now, and I'm reserving the right to change this. Right now, the plan is I'm going to do all of last week's mailbag today, and then tomorrow morning at 11, like we usually do for a pickup day, tomorrow at 11, we will do what should have been today's mailbag. I hope that makes sense. As a bonus, right now anyway, I'm planning on doing tomorrow's mailbag upstairs in the annex with the little oranges because there's not a ton of it. There's a lot, but there's not too much to bring up there and do with them. So I think that should make it a little extra fun and maybe make up for the fact that we're not doing it all at once. All this is going to take us plenty of time to get through the way it is. And DJ's off this weekend, so I'd really like to get to spend a little bit of that time with her. So let's see what we can do. We'll try to make it work out. And then in regular Kitten Academy kind of news, it's everybody probably. Let's see. This week we had Flower spay, which didn't happen. We're treating her right now with some antibiotics and some dewormer, but we're not 100% sure that either of those is going to have any effect. For all we know right now, she might have just had sort of a transitory issue going on, or something that those things will clear up. There's still questions as far as what is going on with her, if anything. So we're still working on it, basically. And I'm sorry to just have to be like, stay patient. We'll figure it out. But you guys have been watching. Flower is fine. In air quotes. She's doing great. She runs around. She plays with her kids like crazy. She's the sweetest, most loving mom cat. And I would never know that she had any sort of issue at all. So I'm not too worried about it. We'll find out. Then Millet, of course, the other big news is Millet had his surgical consult this week, and we found out from the surgeon. I'll just give you the short story because I spent a long time on a close-up this week about it. Just look for the one that's got Millet's name in the title. The short story is that Millet will be getting surgery, but it means Millet's going to stay here for a long time, kind of. Millet is going to be here for a month and a half before he gets the surgery. Then the surgery involves him wearing sort of a brace for a month. So now we're at 2.5 months, and then there's some aftercare for that takes another month. So we're at 3.5 months plus, add in a couple of weeks here and there for other stuff, and we're easily 4 months or more that Millet is going to continue to be at the academy before he's ready to be adopted. It's a tall order for any adopter to wait for, which is why, as far as I know right now, he doesn't have an official adopter, but we will start sort of looking for that as we get closer to his end time in about 4 months, which is good. That's the right way to be. I did also hear from the people that were going to be approved as his adopter, and they're still. It turns out the message I got from Dawes may not have been entirely correct because they're still kind of in the running, but they want to make sure, just like we do, that whatever happens with Millet is going to be the best for him. And if it turns out that they are the best choice for him, I think that they would, continue to hang on for that. And if it turns out that they're not the best choice for him, then I think that they would want him to go to, somebody that was, which is great. That is the best kind of adopter, somebody that really is looking out for the concerns of the kitten in question. I think that's exactly what we all want. So there's a big question mark about what's going to happen in the long run with Millet. But in the short term, he's doing fine. He's right here. Hi, Millie, with the green collar on. So happy about that too. I don't think there's anything else that's like news-wise that I need to cover right now, but I will say in advance. Actually, I guess to sort of start the mailbag, I'll say there were a lot of people that sent in things that were either for Smokey or for Dover, and some of those were clearly labeled. And the ones that were clearly labeled, we set aside already, or I opened already, either one. And I want to say, just as a group, thank you so much to all of you. I really appreciate the care and the concern on our behalf and on their behalf, and just the outpouring of wonderfulness. That you guys are the best community. So thank you all for that. If I set your stuff aside, that's where it went. It's also pretty likely that there's going to be some stuff that comes up during mailbag that's related to that I didn't know, and is going to catch us all by surprise. So I just wanted you to be prepared. I'll do my best to sort of cover that stuff in a way that's appropriate, like I always do. But it could happen. There's a lot of kittens fighting behind me there. Okay, all that said, I want to jump into the mailbag, and I'm really excited about a couple things like this Hexbug thing, but we're going to start the way we always do by going through the letters that we have, and then we will get into that stuff. So I do believe some of these letters are going to fall into that category that I was just talking about, because I see some of them are donations to shelters, which is something we always appreciate when you donate to your local shelter. And I think that's a wonderful thing to do. So we'll get to those, though. This first one is not one of those. And it is covered in Easter stickers. I think there's going to be a lot of also Easter stuff in this mailbag, which is also fine, because that's stuff that's fun all the time. None of this stuff has to be timely. We've never stood on that sort of formality. We're the kind of people that we can do Christmas a week late if it's easier for the family. We can do Easter a week late if it's easier for everybody. Nothing has to happen on the right date, according to us, so that's fine. Here we have a very sparkly Easter that has two snakes talking to each other, and one is saying, "Did you eat my chocolate bunny?" and the other one is saying, "No, but I think he's lying." And inside, it's cute. There's a little. They are really wrestling back there. Okay, they gave me a scoop, but they're just complaining, just noisy. There's a little 3D Easter basket with a bunny and some eggs and stuff in it. It's very cute. And then it says, "What do you get when you cross a bunny with a shellfish?" You get the oyster bunny. Yes, they're just making a lot of noise wrestling by the door, but they're fine. The oyster bunny. Yes, sorry, I stepped on that joke talking to DJ. That's my fault. No, it's fine. The oyster bunny's pretty good though. It says, "Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, have all the Easter fun you can get away with. Happy Easter." Also, what do you call a Zen egg? It's an omelet. Yeah, I get it. May the Easter Bunny bring dark chocolate, caramels, and coffee, and no maple cream eggs. Love, Cecilia. Well, Cecilia, thank you very much. That is super sweet of you. Somehow, I got through this Easter without one of my favorite things ever, which is good because I eat them all and it's terrible for me. And I think this is the second Easter in a row I've managed to not have any of those, the Cadbury, not the cream eggs. Those things are not good. But they have mini eggs. They're called Cadbury mini eggs, and they come in dark chocolate and milk chocolate. They're both they're so good. They're some of the best like sort of generic chocolate that you can get at the store. And yeah, so that's been a weakness of mine. People have said them in the past, and I'm so glad that's not a thing lately because I really don't need that. Anyway, moving right along, we have a letter here that is from the Danbury Animal Welfare Society. Now, we've heard of them. Danbury Animal Welfare Society is the shelter that we work with, and the one that brings us our mom cats, and the one that helps us get our kittens adopted and does all the paperwork part of that process. We just do fostering, really. So DAWS, the Danbury Animal Welfare Society, has gotten a contribution in memory of Smokey by Lucia. That's so sweet. It is really sweet. And they even put a quote on here from Lucia that says, "May we all live as long as she did," which is something I think I have also expressed. That is wonderful. Thank you so much, Lucia. That is really sweet of you to do. Actually, I'm just going to set that aside. Okay, good. Moving right along, here we have one from the Northeast Animal Shelter in Salem, Massachusetts. Northeast Animal Shelter. I'm assuming this is sort of the same deal. Yes, indeed it is. From a... Oh, please don't read on stream. Well, that's good. Okay, that's probably the best anyway. I'm glad you said it. Thank you so much, though, to whoever you are. You know who you are. Here is 2 letters now. The 2 remaining letters are both from my mom. I recognize her address. Let's see what that's all about. And if they are going to be in the right order or any other order. This has got to be a joke, right? Okay. I don't think this is a joke. Is there a postmark? There's a postmark on this, but this isn't. Okay. Well, at any rate, the letter has a date at the top. The date is August 20th. August 20th, 2020. And it starts, "Dear Chris, DJ, and KA friends, I'm so tired of my postcards getting delayed, sometimes for weeks, so I'm changing to letters on beautiful custom stationery. And apparently this is the most delayed thing I think maybe we've ever received. So how about that? No, okay, maybe she's just got the wrong date on here because she starts with love the little ports already. So maybe the August 20th thing is a joke. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe my mom just needs to turn a couple pages in her calendar for all I know. Love the little ports already, and their sleek little tails and tightly closed eyes last week reminded me of the 2 baby squirrels a tree trimmer brought to me from across town when they had to take the tree down. No one was injured, and I took the babies to a licensed rehabber that I know. She raises several litters at a time every spring and releases them all together as a gang. They must be as much fun to watch growing up as kittens, but I can't find a safe place to do it anymore now that I have Buddy and Sweetie. Those are her cats, by the way. Not to mention a resident squirrel chasing terrier. Sweet little fluffy dog is the only resident in the house that doesn't have a prey drive. Really loving the sunshine theme everyone is creating for KA. They're my state flower and grow along my back fence line all summer, probably from the bird feeder. Hope everyone has a wonderful, safe week. I got my second vaccine this afternoon. Love to all, Mom. Well, thank you, Mom. I'm curious to know what's up with that date at the top of our letter, but everything else there made good sense. And we've got another one from you right here. This one has the date of March 28th on it. That's a little more reasonable. And it says, "Dear Chris, DJ, and KA friends, hope spring is in the air, and hope spring is in the air in England states like it is here in Kansas. I got my outdoor pond started this weekend, so it will be all cycled and ready for fish by the time the weather gets warm enough. I'm getting the biggest kick out of these rowdy little Bready bunch kittens zooming across the screen of my TV. You make the lives of these kittens so entertaining for them as well as us viewers. And Flower is doing so well with the faculty. I'm so proud of her. She's a good girl, and someone will really enjoy her and whichever little boy will be sharing his life with her. My two have been together their whole life, having been fostered in the same litter, but even so, they have entirely different personalities. Both adorable, of course, but Buddy is just a big old friendly goof to everyone that comes in the house, and Sweetie is aloof with strangers. It's nice when they have different needs for their attention, I think. I'd be exhausted if I had two buddies. Port's little ones are so cute with their little eyes opening up. I'm sure they'll be toddling all over the place by the time you get this. It's going to be a circus for sure. Love to all, Mom." Thank you, Mom. That is super sweet of you. It's good to hear from you. This isn't the place for it, but I did try to call you back the other day. I'll have to try again. I guess we missed each other. Okay. Now, let's move on to the package portion of the mailbag. I'm just going to tuck these right over here so the kids don't steal them. So first off, we got a package right here from the Hexbug people, and I might as well start with it. It's right up front, and I'm excited about it, so why not start there? You guys saw them playing with the Hexbugs before we got started. And this is unusual because here's what happened. Normally, when I am talking about something like the Hexbugs, which I know I've talked about before, I say something like, this is my personal endorsement. They didn't ask me to say anything, and they don't even know who I am. Well, it turns out this time for the Hexbug people, that's not 100% the case. They wrote to us and asked if we would be interested in receiving some of their products. And Lisa said to them the same thing that we always say in these circumstances. A lot of companies will reach out to us and ask us to say, do a video about their product or to endorse something of theirs. And we always tell them the exact same thing, which is we don't do that. We don't make custom videos about your products or endorse your products. But if you want to, you can send something into Mailbag and have it treated exactly the same as anything else, which means, we'll open it here and say whatever it is that we feel like saying about it and then move on, I guess. So the Hexbug people said that's great. They love Kitten Academy and they wanted to send us some stuff under those conditions. So here it is. But they went one step beyond that too, and also gave us a 30% off code for everybody to use if they feel like getting a Hexbug, which I'm dying to share with you guys, and that's the thing I couldn't find in time for Mailbag this morning. I'm going to take one more look while I'm talking to you guys. Maybe they wrote it and put it in the package too. I mean, that could be the case. I have a note here from Lisa that says, please don't forget to share the code, but actually having the code would make that a little easier to do. DJ's apologizing for making noise in the kitchen, but hopefully it's not overwhelming. She's entitled to cook her breakfast while we're doing Mailbag, isn't she? Of course she is. All right, well, I'm not finding it immediately, but here's what I'm going to do. Either we'll turn up by the end of Mailbag and I'll let you know, so stay tuned. That's a suspense. It'll be in the box and we'll let you know. That would be great. Or failing all that, I will make sure that it's tweeted out and shared with everybody on our Discord, which is two of the ways that we get in touch with people pretty often. So if you want to get one of these things, that's a way to do it. But hey, let's see. First off, before we get into all that, let's see what they sent us. Hi, Maggie. Maggie's keeping guard. And I will tell you, the Hex Bug has been one of our favorite cat toys for a very long time. And you can tell because it's on our webpage under the page that is Stuffed Kittens Like. If you go to kitten.academy and you look in the menu for the page that is Stuffed Kittens Like, the Hexbug is actually right at the top, although they're not in any order, I'll say that. So that doesn't mean that it's the best, but it is pretty great. And it's been there forever. because they are wonderful. And they make great cat toys. And look at that, they're marketing to cats now. They've got a box inside a box here, and the inside box has little cutouts. It's got pictures of cats, and it says you can cut it out to make the box into a cat toy. I love it. I love it so much. That's great. And look at that, they included a card that says to our friends at Kitten Academy. Wow, I am feeling like we finally made it, and surely that Coca-Cola sponsorship cannot be far behind. Where did I put my letter opener? I've got my knife here, but I've lost the letter opener. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. All right. Wow, Hexbug people, this is very nice. All right. Whoa. All right, the note says, happy hashtag National Pet. I bet we're late for that. I don't even know what it is. I wish it did. It says, we know how much you love your pet, and we're positively ecstatic to share our Hexbug Mega Pet Cat Bundle, easy for me to say, with you and your feline friend to mark the occasion. Awesome. Well, this kind of looks like boilerplate, but it does have, an exclusive 30% discount code for you to share with your followers. But my guess is that they're keeping those exclusive so they know who sent people to them. So we must have one that's specific to us, which is not printed on this sort of boilerplate card. It's still very thoughtful of them. I like it. It also includes instructions to use the box to take a picture of your cat and tweet it out at them with the hashtag and the all that stuff. They're doing the social media thing. That's good. You know what? It's good. Normally, I kind of turn my nose up at a big marketing push a little bit. That's sort of my thing, my style, I should say, not my thing. I'm not known for that. But in this case, when it's somebody that makes a product that we do actually really enjoy, you got to be like, all right, well, that's okay then. And this is okay. Oh, they do have a special code printed in here, actually, so that works out. Okay, there we go. Very nice. Look at this. This is great. They've really put together, they must be sending this out to a whole bunch of people, even though I'm still going to feel very special about it. Look, they've got this thing on the top here. It's got a picture of the cat and more instructions about what to do, and they're doing Happy National Pet Day, like a big push. 30% off with the code 30HEXPET. So there you go, 30 HEXPET. That's easy to remember. 30% off, 30 HEXPET. Okay, there we go. Love forever, Hexbug. That's so sweet. And then inside, oh, look at that. Wow, they've really fancied all this up. Look at that. We got this confetti in here that the cats are going to go crazy for. I know I'm going to be finding that for weeks. Oh, a whole box of it. Okay. And then this thing on the top. I think I know what this is because I'm pretty sure we have bought this very pack before, and I will talk to you all about it in just a minute. Oh man, they put in a ton of this confetti. Not just a little bit of the confetti, but a ton of it. That's going to be like a tissue fit for the kids, I think. That'll be fun. Set that there for a minute. So this is their Mega Nano Cat Toy Bundle, which, yes, we have bought before. Oh, it's different, though. Wait, this is not the same one. The one that I have and that I bought before and that is, it's actually upstairs in my closet still. I mean, some of it, the parts that we haven't taken out and distributed around the house, like these two Hexbugs that were just right here. Ended up in my pocket, I think. There we go, the Hexbug. So the Hexbug is clearly the sort of the foundational piece of their company, which originally was about having little battles with these Hexbugs in a Hexbug arena, and it was something that the kids would do, and it's fun. You could put them both in this arena and have them fight it out, and you'd see whose Hexbug would win, and it was really cool. But I think from everything I've seen from them, they're really pivoting into the cat toy market because it turns out these things are an ideal cat toy. They really are. So this is a Hexbug Nano. This is a Hexbug Nano, and they are BristleBots. If you want to look up a BristleBot, a Hexbug Nano is the BristleBot's the generic term for this thing, and that's because hackers used to make little tiny robots from a tiny little vibrator, like the one that's in your cell phone, or like the one that's in a pager way back in the day. And they take that little tiny vibrator and they attach it to the head of a toothbrush. And it would move around. It would push itself around, propelled by the little bristles on the toothbrush. So they would call the BristleBot. The guys at the Hexbug company took that idea and built on it. They make theirs with a little silicone bristles, and they're specially designed. They're way more effective than the little toothbrushes ever were. Plus, they put a special shape on them so that they tend, if they fall sideways or they end up upside down, they tend to bounce themselves back upright again and keep going. So they really work out well. These guys have done some super clever engineering. They took an idea that was out there and made it just all the better, sort of the ultimate example of that. And I've also seen, I've seen a lot of other companies that then have taken that same idea and tried to sort of do the same thing. They'll make their own. They make ones that look like, I've seen ones that look like ladybugs or mice or things that are bristle bots, the same kind of idea. They don't work very well. Like the guys at the Hexbug, they've had a long time to work on it. But I really do believe that they have created the best iteration of this idea that I have ever seen. So that's they're good, is what I'm saying, and there's a reason that they're on our list of things that kittens like. So the pack that I got from them, I shouldn't say that I bought previously off Amazon, was a pack that included, if I recall, 2 hex bugs and then a mouse that would just kind of go on its own and a remote controlled mouse, all in one pack with a screwdriver and some extra batteries so you can replace the batteries. Really cute little pack, which is what I thought this was going to be. But they updated it, or they've got multiple packs now, because this one includes a hex bug, the remote controlled mice. It looks like it's got 2 remote controlled mice. Oh my goodness, no, this is even cooler. Okay, hang on. I'm not gonna be able to get all this out right now, but we will play with this stuff during the week, and I'll make sure you guys see it because this is super exciting. So first off, we have a hex bug. They sell the hex bugs with these little tails on them to make them more enticing to the cats, and they do make them more enticing to the cats. But I find that they also they tend to get in the way a little bit, and so a lot of times I'll take them off. But the cats like them, so they stay on for a while first. So this is a hex bug with the tail still on it, and that's cool. Maggie obviously is already excited about it. This is the mouse that just sort of rolls around and goes on its own, and it's just exactly what you would expect. A little moving mouse. You turn it on, it goes fine. Now we get into the stuff that's really cool. Wait, before we get into the stuff that's really cool, the pack also includes 2 sets of batteries and screwdrivers. That's super generous. Then we've got the remote controlled mouse that is the same as the remote controlled mouse from the pack that I bought a while ago. I can see that. It is just, if I can get it out of this sleeve. Here we go. It's got a little tiny remote control. It's a little tiny mouse, and it's got little tiny wheels on it, and it's pretty basic, really. You go forward, backward, left, right. It's like a little tiny RC car, but it's a mouse. It's very simple. These things are so cool. Maggie wants to play with it even though they're not doing anything yet. That's nice. Okay, now we get into the stuff that is not only new to me, but according to what it says on the box, is the coolest stuff in the world. Okay, we're going to end with the coolest thing in the box. This is not the coolest thing in the box, but this is pretty nice. I think you guys have all seen stuff like this before. I can't wait to try theirs and see how it works. But this is, what are they calling it? They're calling it Pester the Pigeon. And it's a remote, not remote controlled, it's an automatic laser pointer toy. So the pigeon shoots out a little laser, it moves its head around, the laser goes around the floor, the cats will chase it. I've seen a lot of variations on the automatic laser toy. Some of them are okay, most of them are just sort of middling at best. So we'll get a chance to check this one out later on and see what we think of it compared to all of the others that we've seen. Hopefully a good one that's really cool for once. And then finally, the thing that sounds the coolest, I cannot wait to check this thing out. I wish we didn't have the whole mailbag to go through because I would get into it right meow. This says on the box, first off, they've named it. It's named Rowdy, all right? Named Rowdy. It is a big, as you can see, mouse. It has a remote control, just like the remote control mouse does. So it is a remote controlled mouse. But the reason it's so much bigger than the other remote controlled mouse, which I already put away, is because it is also a treat launcher. You load it up with 5 treats, and as you are remote controlling it, it will launch the treats out for the kittens. I don't even know what to say about that. That sounds so cool. I cannot wait to try it out. Rowdy, the treat launcher from the Hexbug people. This is way too cool. I can't wait. So even if the other things aren't a hit at all, and I think they will be, but even if they're not, the Hexbug by itself, pretty cool. Not only is the Hexbug pretty cool, but as you know, I like sort of techie toys. I guess I'm kind of a geek at the heart of it. If you didn't know, I'm sure you knew. I like techie toys, and I love to play with all kinds of new techie toys that people make for cats. And I usually end up getting them and trying them out. Almost none of them are a hit. There's very few of the techie toys that are a hit. The Hexbug is one of them, and the Hexbug, on top of being one of the biggest sort of techie toy hits for a cat, is also one of the least expensive. You can find them on Amazon pretty cheap all by themselves. I won't quote a number because I don't want to be wrong about how much they cost right now. But there's a link to them, like I said, from our website under Stuff Kittens Like. There has been for a long time. Kittens do like them. And they don't cost an arm and a leg as far as a little techie toy to keep your cat busy when you are busy with something else. They're great. I'm in fact trying to figure out, I just put these two away on accident. Let's get one out right now and let it go. Hey, oh, you can't hear it over the sound of DJ cooking. So he's still looking the wrong way, but Custard's over there. Custard's paying attention. He just doesn't want to get tinked if he goes after it. It's going right up to the camera too. Oh, Custard caught it. Okay, he probably. Oh, now Custard's knocking it around. Now he's got the attention. All right. Well, anyway, I'm going to let that go for a little while. I know there's already plenty of noise going on in here. I hope you can hear me at all. I'm going to check, but just a reminder: Hexbug people sent us a code. It's 30 Hex Pet. So if you buy something, presumably that just works on the website, the Hexbug website. 30% off, 30 Hex Pet. That's great. This stuff's really exciting. I can't wait to try the treat launcher and the rest of it, Google, except for the laser. The rest of it is all stuff that we've tried before and I know is good, especially the Hex Bug Nano. It's a great cat toy. It's simple. It's inexpensive. It's a wonderful cat toy. Highly recommended. The rest of the stuff I'm wait. Thanks, Hexbug people. That is really, really nice of them. I greatly appreciate it. And there we go. I can't wait to play with that stuff a little more myself. And as predicted, this confetti, this box is stuffed with this confetti, and they are just going to go nuts on it all day, I'm sure. I want that Hexbug to move away from the camera and mic and go somewhere else. We're going to push it back this way. There we go. We'll find it later buzzing in a corner. That's what used to happen with those all the time is that Loganberry, especially the ones he likes them with the tail on, and he'll pick it up by the tail and carry it around the house, and then later that day we'll hear like some vibrating coming from the closet, and we'll go in there and realize that he has taken it and dropped it in the hallway, and it's gone under the closet door. This one just went behind this door. All right, I'm going to turn this off. We'll find it like buzzing in the back of the closet. It makes a noise, which is good because you can find them when the cats hide them, as they do, or when they hide themselves and get away from the cat. All right, okay, I've gone on enough about that. Hexbug folks, thank you so much. That is just really sweet. This is cool marketing too. I really like it, and I hope it's working out for you guys because that's really fun. Okay, maybe I'll even get a chance to take a picture of the kittens in the box later. That would be fun too, or maybe not. I don't know. All right, we've got a ton of mailbag. Okay, I got to keep it moving. We got to try to keep it moving. This, we already all know what this is. There's only one person that sends us the triangle. It is Janice C. And surely this contains another fantastic cat toy that we are fans of. That is the Noodle Stick. In fact, the Noodle Stick is the only cat toy that we have a tutorial video about how to make. Janice C. is the person that introduced us to them originally. And it's just a stick with a rubber tube on the end. That's all it is. It's a stick with a rubber tube on the end. But it's a great, easy cat toy that cats love. And Janice has been making them in various colors and sending them for every class. And there's the note. So let's do the note. Here we go. This is one of those cases where the box in the box is very useful because now I can use the big box to throw stuff away. Super great. Thanks again, Hexbug people. All right. Here we go. The note. Oh, this is really cute. It's a watercolor of a bunch of cats sitting in plants. I don't know how well you can see it, but the print there is really adorable. And inside it says, no big surprise here, just noodle sticks for the Brady bunch, plus lots of love and appreciation for how wonderful you are and how much this community brings to my life. Love, Janice C. As predicted, Janice C. Oh, that's so wonderful. That is a sweet sentiment. Thank you very, very much for that. And thank you very, very much for introducing us to noodle sticks in the first place. and for regularly creating them for each class. So here we have a blue one for corn to match his corn collar, of course. We have a yellow one for flour. We have a black one for potato, which also matches his collar. A green one, I would guess, is for millet, and in fact it is. And then the red one for rye, who does have a red collar somewhere. He's taken it off, and we've been unable to find it. Anyway, I'm just going to tuck these right back into the triangle because then when it comes time to hand out the endowments, I will know what is in here. Very easy to remember. I'm going to slide it right back here. We'll see if any of the kittens decide to pull that out during mailbag or not. Janice, thank you so much. You've been real regular with those noodle sticks, and they've been just a great tool for us to have too around the academy. It's one of the things that I go to when I want to do the photo shoots and get the kittens to pose or jump or stand up. I use the noodle stick, and it works. It's great. They all go crazy for it. It makes the photo shoots real easy. Thank you for that. Okay, I'm going to take 1 second here, make sure people can see me and hear me, and there's no big complaints about anything technical. And then we will get moving once again. I don't see any complaints, so that's good. I like not seeing complaints. Good. Okay, moving right along. Let's just grab whatever's closest here, aside from Maggie and Custard. Maggie, why don't you play? Maggie's hoping for treats. But I try not to give out too many treats during mailbag lately because it just starts a conflict. Because Maggie will run over here to get her treats, and then the mom cats will run over here to get their treats, and then it fights. We give out lots of treats, especially DJ. She's really in by these cats. Can't say no. So lots of treats. Oh my goodness! Wow, this is a lot of bananas. It is full of bananas. It just says, oh, here we go. There's a note. The note says, "Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ, bananas for Port and her beautiful oranges endowments." Wow. Look at all that bananas. That is a lot of bananas. That is a bunch of bananas. It also says there's a hammock to deploy as you like. I don't think that's in this box. That's okay. Thank you for everything you do for mom cats and their babies. Kitten hugs from Bayou, or is it Bayou or Bayou? I don't know. Bayou, Lila, Abby, and Joy F. And Maggie loves the bananas. Don't worry, she's got her own bananas. She is bananas. She's got her own bananas, but she loves them. And these things are so potent, it doesn't matter that they're wrapped up. She knows that this is the good catnip. It's the Yow brand catnip. It's the really good stuff. I'm pretty sure this is also on our list of stuff kittens like, which, by the way, I went to go update the stuff kittens like page because there's a couple things I either want to add or I want to switch out. Like the litter mat that we've got on there. It's a great litter mat, but we recently were introduced to a better litter mat. I wanted to switch it out, and Squarespace is broken, and I can't change the page right now. But it's still there. Like I said, I was saying, I'm pretty sure the Yow catnip bananas are on it and have been also forever. Very good. Awesome catnip. Great bananas. Great toy. All the Yow catnip toys are fun. The bananas are just a classic, though, for some reason. I don't know why. Joy and your crew, thank you so much for providing all the bananas that those boys are going to need. I should write oranges on it so that I don't have to try to remember later, although usually the quantity is a bet. Like if I see 7 or 8 of something, I can be like, oh, well, that's clearly for the oranges. If I see 4 or 5 of something, I can be like, oh, well, that's clearly for the Brady bunch. Anyway, here we go. This one was sent, and you put your name in the to address, which usually is a sign that's the name I should use, but I like to leave off the entire, you put your whole last name on there. I usually leave it off, so we're going to say Judy B. Sent this lovely package covered in springtime stickers. I like the springtime stickers. It is a very springtime here this week, finally. We've had a lot of good warm weather. I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt today. That's good. Good times. All right. What do we got here? This looks great. It looks like kitchen towels and tissue paper, but there's a couple notes. It says, the note, okay to read online. Good. Packing list. Item number 1, white envelope. Perfect. We got it. Item number 2, Tissue paper for the pit. Yes, perfect. Item number 3. Oh, large canvas shopping bag for Kitten Academy shopping excursions. Fantastic. I thought it was a towel, but it is a shopping bag, and it's got all of the different kinds of cat breeds on it. How fun is that? Hang on. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I think there's no, there's not two of them. It's a double wall bag. It's got a divider in the middle. That's even cooler. I like that. Isn't it just? Is it a divider? Is it another? And the divider has pockets in it too. Wow, this is way more than just a bag. There's a lot going on here. It's like 3 or 4 bags in one. And I love this print. It's beautiful. But you did send a note, so a note and a note. So let's get into the second note. That's a way to go if you really want to be sure. Lots of notes. The note in the note. Oh, it's got. I think it's a bear. You could pass it off as a cat. Anyway, it's wearing headphones and listening to music. It's very cute. And inside it says, okay to read online. I love it. Our intrepid headmaster as a ginger cat with headphones. That is perfect. Great. How perfect with the addition of Port and her oranges. Thanks to you and DJ for the great work you do for all the felines that come through. KA, love and hugs. JB, aka Judy B. We're going to say Judy B. Thank you so much, Judy B. Maggie is in here chewing on everything. She just is so forlorn that she doesn't get a treat. She's just going to bite everything else to make her point. Judy B, this is really sweet stuff. Thank you so much. I will add this to our tissue collection so we can get a tissue pit going. We're overdue to get these kids another tissue pit. They've had a couple when they were younger. They got into it a little bit, and I think now they're at an age where they would just go insane for it. So it's time. It's a good reminder that it's definitely time for us to get a tissue pit in here. For now, this needs to go down. The tissue closet cabinet is down by the endowments, so I'm going to put that over there to go by the endowments. This is going to go with our collection of shopping bags, but it's definitely going to be my go-to shopping bag for at least a while. Judy B, thank you so very much. That is really sweet of you. The rest of this I can put right over here. I took your card and I put it in our piles. We got a kitten over here hidden, playing with a spring. Come over here, kitten. Come over here with me. There you go. We'll try it. Okay. Moving right along. This might not take as long as I thought, actually. We're going to get into the big boxes soon. We'll see. Anyway, this says, ship to Kitten Academy, care of Cindy K in Colorado. I like that. As I've mentioned before, if you wanted to have something drop shipped to us, that's right from the seller to us, like from Amazon or especially from Chewy or Walmart or something, and they don't let you put in a note, one of the things you can do is ship it to your own name or the name you want us to use. Care of Kitten Academy and the rest of our address, which you see at the bottom there, that'll do the trick. So Cindy K has done that here because this is a drop shipment from Pins by Frank. From Cindy K in Colorado, Pins by Frank. Interesting. I want to see what this is. Oh, I thought it was pens. It is pens. All right, but it's long. I thought maybe it's pens. See, I talked about this before. That was a real sticking point for me when I was young, trying to get the difference between pins and pens. I'm not good at subtleties of language like that. I always use DJ's real name as an example of a word that has a subtle pronunciation. That's what I'm looking for. It's got a subtle pronunciation at it that I have a hard time even hearing, much less saying. Look at that, though. There is a note from Cindy K in Colorado. I don't know how that works out. Dear Mr. A, the pineapple, by the way, Pins by Frank has a pineapple here and has a pineapple here. How about that? And it says, we love referrals, pinsbyfrank.com. Okay. The pineapple is a fitting symbol for all that you, DJ, and the Kitten Academy faculty do. Here's some basic historical context of its use as a symbol in colonial America. You are all quite hospitable and friendly to each class that comes through your door. This letter opener might find a place in the mailbag toolbox or perhaps in your office. Remember the meaning with each use. Blessings, Cindy K in Colorado, a newer live stream watcher, and mom to Dusty and Mo. That's really cool, Cindy K, except I think the actual context that you intended to send was either left out or I'm going to find it Oh, look at that. It's on the Pins by Frank card. We do. First off, I got to open this letter opener. How about that? So it's not a pin or a pen. It is a letter opener. How about that? Ooh, oh, wow. A nice one. Look at that. Very nice one. That's super fancy. It is sort of a gold color, and it has a little pineapple at the top. And so for anybody that doesn't understand the context here, when Port had her babies, I had just settled down for the night with one of my traditional evening snacks of an entire pineapple. Yeah, I know. It's probably too much for anybody, including me. But that was what I had. And just as I was getting ready to dig in, she started giving birth to her kittens. So as she was giving birth, I've talked a couple times. I mentioned the fact that I was eating my pineapple while she was giving birth, and I guess I've done this enough now that someone can be having babies in front of me and I can be eating, and it's fine. It's fine. So anyway, I do love pineapples, and then after that, I had the opportunity. People had brought it up, and I had the opportunity to talk about how much I love that motif that you see sometimes in, especially like sort of a British colonialism decor. You see the pineapple used as a motif in the decoration, and you see it like wallpaper and carvings and wood stuff, and it's cool. I've always liked it. It's always been kind of had an appeal for me, and so all of that adds up to what you say here. There's an entire pineapple story here. I will just summarize that it's been a symbol of hospitality since the days of the American colonies. How about that? And of course, it began with the sea captains of New England, where we live now, who sailed to the Caribbean islands and returned with exotic fruits and spices. When they returned, they would spear a pineapple on the gatepost as a symbol to welcome their friends and neighbors to celebrate the return. How about that? So the pineapple was an invitation. It was basically saying, "Our boys are home. Come on over." That's really sweet, and that's why you see so many signs and bedposts carved with pineapples in New England specifically. Now, I did not realize that it was a New England thing. I always thought that it was an England thing. Now, not only do I know that, it makes me like it all the better since it's a local thing. That isn't it? Who knew? Not me, but now I do, and I will in fact think of it every time. And I will. I'll put it in the mailbox. A mailbox? Mailbag box. Because we've been using this one that has our logo on it for quite a long time. There's room for two, especially when I'm digging in the box and can't find one. We'll just see which one gets pulled out more often. All right, so here we go. I love it. Thank you so much for that. Cindy K in Colorado. That is very thoughtful of you and educational. And not only have I learned something, I like it even better now. So thank you for that so much. All right, moving along. This is okay. Just addressed to Kitten Academy. Let's see if there's a note. Indeed, there is a note. The note says, "I'm sure Port's oranges are going through blankets. Here are a few more to help you restock from Frozen Tundra Crew." Frozen Tundra Crew, thank you again. You guys have sent us so much stuff. That is very sweet of you. Ooh. Oh, I like this one quite a bit too. So I've said before, baby blankets, the flannel baby blankets are great. That's exactly what we like to use. We use a lot of them. They don't get worn out too quickly. They tend to last a lot longer than you would expect and go through the wash very well. So we've got a pretty good collection right now. I wouldn't necessarily encourage anybody to send any, but when you do, you know they're going to get used. So I like this motif too. This one, my favorite part of this is the rocket ships. Look, it's got rocket ships with fire coming out of the thrusters, and they're in the stars, and it's really cool. And then the rest of it is a plain 50% gray, which is really nice actually because if you're going to take photos, this is great for getting the proper exposure on the kittens. If you put them on a plain gray background, the camera picks it right up, makes my life easy. I like to use that sometimes when I'm taking photos. Then we have a blue with stars, a very sort of American flaggy style. It's really nice though. I like the stars. And then we have a gray and white stripe, little blue highlights, I guess, to blue little stripes. I don't know what you're going to call those. Edging. There we go. We'll say that. So it all comes together with blue, gray, and white. Very nice. I love the rockets. Thank you so much. This will get added to our closet of flannel blankets. Perfect. Frozen Tundra Crew, thank you again. Like I said, you guys have sent so much over time. Very, very generous of you. It looks like one of the kittens probably bumped the camera, so let me just verify that we are still on and looking good enough. Yeah, good enough. Okay, good. If they moved it, they didn't move it very much. Hi, Custard Doodle. Are you here for some mailbag? Oh, yeah. Very nice. Look, all the kittens are in the cat run, and I can flip that camera on while we're doing this. Let's do that. Hang on, here we go. Nice of me to take that break and look, isn't it? Oh no, they knocked over the camera though. So even though I can put it on, you can't see anything. Let me just refresh to make sure that's actually the case. Yeah, they knocked it over. How about if I get up and fix it? They'll probably come in and they'll ruin the whole exercise, but let me do that real quick. It's too bright out here for me to see whether that camera is on. It is. Okay, good. All right, we'll go with that for now. Hopefully that's a little something to watch. Hi, somebody stole my chair the minute I got up, Potato. All right, Potato, you're doing mailbag from here. You ready? Here, open something that's potato-sized. Tell us all about it. What does it say? It says, let's see. It says it is from. It says it's to Tabby Kitten Academy from Lily Cat's mom. And here we have on the front. There's the drawing of the Kitten Academy logo. There's 8 oranges and 4 slices of bread, all with little smiley faces. How cute is that? That's super cute. Lily Cat's mom. And on the back it says, "Orange you glad to spoogle tabbies." Nicely done. And it says they're so well bred. Oh boy. Oh boy. What do you think of that, Potato? Yeah. Okay. All right, buddy. Hey, look, you took the seat. This is your job. All right. If you're going to take the seat, you got to do it. All right, Lily Cat's mom, what have you put in here? Potato, you going to show us? All right, first off, a newspaper. I love it. It is the Orinda News. Orinda? Orinda? I'm going to go with Orinda. Wow. So I love getting local newspapers. They're always fun. And it says, ooh, there's a really cool little tiny house here. Granny flats to luxurious digs. Oh, accessory dwelling units. Oh man, that's a cool idea. So they're talking about putting little houses with your big house. Apparently, like as an in-law apartment. That's a great idea. We should have something. Oh, what is this right on the front? There's cats. There's kittens on the front. I almost missed it because it was below the fold. Oh, community concern for Orinda cats. Well, I don't need to read about what might be concerning them, but I'm glad that they are concerned and that you probably can't see it. But there's a beautiful picture of a lady here holding 4 gorgeous tabbies all in her arms at once. Oh, I love it. Okay, Potato, I'm sorry I was taking too long on the newspaper. You gonna get out what's next? No, he's not. All right, he's gonna leave it to me. There's a note. All right, we'll get to the note. And there's also some toy fish. Oh, look at that. Catnip fish. They're flat fish, catnip and crinkle toys. Oh, they do. They crinkle, they have catnip, and they're flat. It's like the trifecta of cat toys that we like. The note also is a musical note, and the bottom of the musical note is the KA logo. Very clever. Speaking of clever, this has a cat sitting on a stack of books. The books are all cat titles too, like, well, some of them are Purr and Prejudice, A Tale of Two Kitties, The Great Gatsby, I like that one, Romeo and Juliet, etc., etc. Oh, they've changed some of the names of the authors too. For instance, we have Oscat Wilde, who did The Cat of Dorian Gray. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, this the cat's sitting on a stack of books, and it says a team. Oh, you are a team of clever cats and humans. Yes, we are. Okay, now Potato's got enough, so it's my turn to do mailbag again. All right, Potato, abdicating your duties. I see. Oh, there we go. You are a team of clever cats and humans. It's been slightly edited, as you can see. All right. Dear Mr. A and Dr. DJ and KA faculty, happy almost streamiversary. Yes, it is. It's been almost, I want to say, 5 years since we've been live streaming the Kitten Academy live stream continuously as of April 20th. I believe we started on April 20th of 2016. We'd already been fostering for about a year at that point. But the live stream started with Hazel, and we set it up as a baby monitor, and it was on, I want to say April 20th, though, and we kept it going ever since. The only time it's ever not been online and live streaming was when we had some sort of like a technical outage that, most of them haven't lasted very long. We did have that one where the power went out here for a week. Oof, and now we're prepared to weather that if it happens again. Anyway, happy almost streamiversary. Wishing you a year of better internet connectivity, no long power outages, and of course, lots of feline spoogles and fun. The catnip fishes are for port and her oranges because every port has fish, right? The push, you do say. I'm also enclosing an issue of our local newspaper that features one of our local cat rescues. I think you'd agree with the foster in the article who says their secret to socializing kittens is to hold them, hold them, hold them, never put them down. I certainly would. What a great quote, too. I can't wait to read the article. It says, thanks for being so meowvelous. Hugs and spoogles, Lily Cat's mom, Lily Cat's dad, Twin A, Twin B, Izzy Cat, and Miss Lily. Thank you so much, Lily Cat's mom. That is really sweet of you. These will be great for the oranges. I'm going to tuck them in with the bananas since we've already got a bag here that's labeled and they'll fit right in, being flat fish as they are. Awesome. And this, I will read the entire article. Isabella Honeyford of Pleasant Hill. 2 sets of twins. What? Oh, I see. It's right. The quote's right there under her picture. She says the secret is to hold them, hold them, hold them, never put them down. That's cute. And that is good advice. Okay. Good, good, good. All right. Thank you so much for that. Again, Lily Cat's mom. We have a Lily Cat on the Discord and Lily Cat's mom on the Discord, and they are not related. It's just like Jimmy John's and Papa John, and they're not related. What's with that? I have no idea. Doesn't seem right. Okay. I smell some catnip in here. What is this? It says, it says on the outside even, and I missed it, from Mr. and Mrs. C. Mr. and Mrs. C, for Easter faculty and Bready Bunch, please dispatch as you see fit. I like that, as you see fit. Sounds so official, and it's what we like too. It makes things easy for us. As you see fit gives us a lot of leeway to do whatever we think might be appropriate. And as you say, Easter carrots, well, it is, in fact, an entire load of carrots. These bags make them a little hard to see, so I'm going to open one to show you. It is the Our Pets 100% North American catnip-filled carrot toy. All right, it says 24 carat, 100% catnip filled. And it is, I mean, even through the bag, I could smell that catnip. The Cosmic Catnip brand catnip. It says Cosmic Catnip right on it. And I love the fact that it's got a feather here to entice the kitties. And the carrot itself is very attractive, little orange triangle. It's nice, simple. I like it. And you sent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those. That is a lot of carrots. Going on the theory of however many we can count indicates where they should go. I'm going to put these in the oranges endowments, but look at that. We got one extra, and there's one that's already out, so whoops, it's going to go in my coffee, because that's what it should do. It will, this is already coffee, by the way. I've got a couple of coffee drips here to make it look terrible. Okay, so these will go to the endowments for the oranges. I'm going to try to add them in the same bag since we're just piling stuff in here now. I think that's a great use for these. And this one, Maggie may end up wanting it, or anybody. We'll put it out. We'll deploy it. Because why not? I think the carrots are fun. It's a fun idea. See, there's still one kitten out there in the cat run, but I see the other ones are in here playing where nobody will be able to see them in the sunny spot. Maggie, do you want this catnip toy? She's sniffing it. Oh, she does want it. Oh, indeed she does. Maggie, come down here and get it. Come on. Come get it. I won't make you go behind me because that's where Flower is. Here she comes. All right, good. That'll get shared around, I'm sure. Just because Maggie's getting first go at it doesn't mean it's exclusively hers. Thank you very, very much, Mr. and Mrs. C. That is super generous of you. This one is addressed also in the return address. It says for KA use, however, excuse me, wow, goodness, a little hoarse. It says for KA use, however, from Song in Fid. Song in Fid. All right, Song in Fid. Song in Fiddle. How sweet. For KA use, however. All right. I'm assuming that means there won't be any note on the inside, so we're going to have to figure it out ourselves from there. What is this? 13. Oh, it's a Hellofresh. Hellofresh. It's a Hellofresh gift certificate too, also in here. Wow, that's a big one actually. If I think about joining, I should hang on to that just in case. That's pretty generous. And what else is in here? Let's see. I think that's ooh, really? Wow. So this is from Zulily, from Song and Fiddle, and it does say KA use, however, from Song and Fiddle on the inside. So we got the whole word here. The description of it is something I cannot figure out, though. We're going to have to open it because it says it is a brown burrito peach leaf round basket. I know each of those words individually, but when you put them all together like that, it doesn't mean anything. I have no idea what that could be. So let's find out. I already see a clue on the outside. Peach Leaf appears to be a brand, so I'm guessing it's a brown burrito basket from the brand Peach Leaf. Let's see if that's right. Oh, what is this? Man. It is okay. Hang on, get to it. This does look kind of a tortilla burrito blanket. Oh, I've seen these online. It's a blanket, and when you open it up, it's printed and round, and it looks just like a burrito. Oh man, hang on, we're gonna have to open that and look at it, aren't we? How the burrito conquered America. We got more history in this mailbag than ever. This writing is very tiny though. First introduced to the country during the 1900s, burritos have become a staple in American diets, although the dish was most likely being made across the United States at the time, the first known reference was from El Cudo Spanish Cafe in Los Angeles. So there we go. How about that? What year? The 1900s, it does say, thought to have originated in San Francisco in the 1960s. The Mission burrito, the kind that you get from like a Chipotle that's wrapped in the foil. You know, those are good stuff. It's good stuff. I think everybody loves burritos. I've never heard anybody be like, I don't like burritos, because there's so many things that pass as a burrito anyway that there's plenty of room for people to find one that they do like. So I'm not really, I'm not being very unique when I say I do like a burrito, sure. And I think maybe the reason that is maybe the reason that's come up is because I've complained about the fact I can't find a burrito that is the kind I love here in Connecticut so far. Not to say they don't exist somewhere, but I haven't found them. Back in Chicagoland, you would have little Mexican places all over that were just sort of like holes in the wall kind of Mexican joints. And a common feature of them would be a shredded chicken burrito where the only content of the burrito is shredded chicken. That's it. It is packed with the shredded chicken. It's so good. So I make my own, but I haven't been able to find a place that doesn't. Plus, they usually come with, it's like when you get the rice and beans on the side, you get a really, really hot red salsa, and you just drench the burrito in salsa, and you have to eat it with a knife and a fork, and that is the burrito experience that I crave. And haven't found anybody that wants to do shredded chicken even. even if they don't do it that way. Craziness. Anyway, look at that. It comes with its own burrito blanket bag to keep it in. How cool is that? That's super cool. It says on it, beach leaf burrito blanket. The tortilla blanket does look pretty realistic. You look like a tortilla when you're lying in the blanket. It's very fun. It's home decor for true Mexican food lovers. Even if you are not, you will be crazy about having such a something blanket. Such a, what is this word? Koru blanket? I can't even make out what it's trying to say. Anyway, we'll be crazy about having such a corn blanket, we'll say, and desire to become burritos. Wow, well, that sounds problematic if we get there. But let's see exactly how burrito like this blanket appears to me. I'm excited to know. And then we'll put it through the wash, and then I'm sure it will get deployed on the bean bag, and we will have bean bag burritos. Oh, look at that. It really is a tortilla. You see that? Oh, I don't know how well this is going to come out on the camera, but it does look exactly like a tortilla. Wow, that's going to be so silly to see on the stream. Look, this side too. It's even got two different sides to it. Like, that is the real deal. That's fun, and it is round too. I don't see very many round blankets, so that's fun. All right, good. We'll give it a wash as we always do. It smells nice and clean though. Oh, kind of. I don't know. It must be my brain says it smells like burritos. Anyway, I'm gonna put it in the bag. We'll send it up for a wash, and then I'm sure it will get deployed, and you guys will see me sitting in a burrito, or DJ sitting in a burrito. DJ's the one that's more likely to put the blanket around herself, and I'm more likely to just sort of sit on it, but we'll see. I guess I'll just put that right back there for now. Custard's going for this carrot. All right, Custard, go for it, man. Don't be shy. Thank you very much for that. That is awesome. Oh, they also spent another Zillow really packs these things with coupons, don't they? A wine voucher. Oh, well, I'm not going to get into that. The Hellofresh one, I might actually use though. I've been thinking about resubscribing to one of these meal services, and even though I've tried that one before, I don't know, none of them are my favorite anymore. So we'll see. Just haven't had the time to do that. I know it used to be kind of a staple if people were watching on the faculty stream to watch me cook something from HelloFresh or a Blue Apron, and hasn't been a thing for quite a while now. Wow, what is all this? Oh, from Bucky. Well, let's see. All right, I don't know what kind of order these notes come in, or if there are more hidden in here that we will find, because they don't explain everything. But it does say, the notes say, Mom told me I can only use her credit card one more time for the baby brothers that I can't have, so I had to make it count. From Bucky. Well, Bucky, that's really sweet of you to steal your mom's credit card. Then the next note says the seller would only let me pick 5 of the nautical ones. Okay, whatever that means, we'll find out. And then it says this may be too big for my baby brothers, but I'm sure it could be used as a prop or something. Yes, well, we do like to do that quite a bit with stuff that doesn't quite fit. We still can use it for a photography prop. And in fact, I took we had that wonderful boat and all the little nautical props that were sent previously, and I took some photos of the kids with them, and I didn't love the photos. They're pretty good photos, actually. I'll end up sharing them, and I have shared some of them already. But it's very high on my list of things to do immediately, as soon as possible, is to wrap up that photo shoot with another go at using those props and getting those pictures, because I think they could be really good. Anyway, this appears to be 5 nautical themed cat harnesses. Wow, it's got anchors and stars on it. That's a really cool harness too. That's solid. Like, that's going to be a little big for even extra small. Way too big for the kittens right now, as you said. But we'll find a way to make this work out for us. Oh, they're different. They're all different. What am I going to do? That's fine. We have a collection downstairs of harnesses and collars, and we hand out them sort of at the slightest indication that anybody needs a harness for the mom cats and the kittens when they go.
So even if these aren't going to fit kittens, they will definitely fit some or all mom cats, and we will be able to hand them out that way. Here's another one. So these are, we've got black and we've got nautical. I see. Oh, I see what you did. Okay, so this is 5. Or we could just, you know what? I see now what you've done here is you've sent 1, 2, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total. Okay, 6. It's an odd number. But maybe we could also just include them in the endowments, and then when the kittens are big enough, the owners can use them. I think that would also work out really well. That's a good plan. But I see that we've got 5 of them that are just plain, plain? No, not plain. The nautical print, and then 1 that is black. So, Bucky, thank you so much for those. Now I understand the seller would only let you buy 5 nautical ones, and then you had to get a black one. Okay, that all comes together. Hang on, though. We'll set these aside for Port's kids. Clearly, they're for Port's kids. That's what we'll do. There is some other stuff in here, though, which is there's a custard. There is, a pirate hat. Oh, that's going to be fun. Again, probably a little big for the kittens, but I might be able to make it work for Port. That's a fancy pirate hat, too. Let me see if I can get it out here. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. Custard, I bet you could wear this pirate hat for a second. Would you do it for us just to model it on the stream? He's like, no, I will not. He's kind of actually infamous for not wanting to wear any of the clothes that I try to put on him. So I didn't expect that to work. Plus, it's got a string on the bottom to hold it on, and that just turns it into a cat toy. So this is not going to work on any level, is it? Uh-oh, look out, you're going to get floured. Flower's coming up to sniff Custard. Custard, do you know there's a mom cat right behind you? All right, I'm going to put this away. It will end up with the photo shoot stuff, and it will get used, even if it has to wait until Halloween, and then we'll get it on the faculty or whatever it takes. I'm going to put these with these in case I decide to wrap them back up for the endowments. We need a bigger box here for orange endowments. Let's use this. So we're running out of space in that bag. Put this in here. Call it orange endowments for now. Slide it off to the side. Good. Nothing else has to go in there right this minute. Good. Okay, one more thing. Ooh. Oh, this is cool. Oh, I'm excited. Is there another note here? No. It says, cat scratch your favorite home. That's it's not very descriptive, but there's a picture of it here. And the picture shows a box with a pole and a top platform and a ship wheel and a fish. That's super nautical. I'm excited about this. This is going to be, it looks like it might be kind of like a kitten-sized cat tree, which is also perfect right now for these kids. This is exciting. I'm sure there's going to be some assembly required, but I want to see, ooh, it's got a navy blue color. Oh, man, I want to show it off a little bit, but it's all so packed in here. I don't want to, as you can see, it's kind of got a sort of a navy blue. Oh, and there's the little fish. Well, you know what? You're obviously going to see this soon because we're going to get it out there with the Port's oranges. And it's a perfect color for the oranges, too. This blue is going to make a great background for it showing up in all the photos. Oh, this is great. Okay, I'm not going to get into it right now. We'll save this. But we will deploy it. We'll deploy it as soon as Flower, what are you doing? She's going outside. She's meowing. Hopefully Custard is okay wherever he is. They look like they were maybe going to get into a scuffle, but she and Custard actually get along relatively well. She always looks like she wants to start some trouble with him, and he seems like he respects that and kind of just leaves her alone. Bucky, thank you so much for that stuff, especially I can't wait to get that cat tree put out in the annex. That's going to be fun. Okay, moving on. We've still got a little bit to get through here. It's 11:15. All right, well, as long as we're done, before noon, which I'm sure we will be. Oh, they posted Bucky and posted a picture of it on the chat, and it does. It looks very nice, very nautical, perfect. Someone also captured a screenshot. Is a Momo of Custard almost wearing the pirate hat, but not quite. Okay. Let's keep going. What do we got here? I don't know. I don't know what we've got here. I have nothing to describe from the outside of this box, so let's just open it up and see what we get. Ooh. Oh my goodness, it is packed full of stuff. It is packed full of stuff, some really cool stuff, and a note that says, can read on air. That's good, and it looks like the note is a pop-up card of some type. Oh, there's a lot going on here with butterflies. Let's see. Oh, look how pretty that is. It's a little butterfly garden. That's super cute. I bet the kittens will like that. Wow, they're moving around. It says, Mr. A and Dr. DJ, a card for Maggie to play with. Yes, that's what they do if the kids let her. Treats for all, balanced cat toy for deployment, some blankets for use with the moms and babies to come. All else, I think I have marked. Thank you for all you do to help pregnant moms in need. Letting us in to share. From Kathy. Kathy, thank you so much. What a beautiful card. You do know, I'm sure I've said before, Maggie tends to find these pop-up cards and just wreck them. So I'm sure that will be its eventual fate. Although I don't know where she is right this minute. I guess she's wandered off with, actually without her Karen. Who knows? Okay. So there's a lot of stuff in here. Let's see what we can get through for Karen. To use as you need. All right, good. This first off, we've got the nighttime catnip rolls, the toys that they say are for play at night. It says great for nighttime play because the toy won't make any noise and wake you up. But as somebody, I think in the last mailbag pointed out, whoever labeled those toys as being good for nighttime, I never had a cat because the cats running around make enough noise to wake you up. It doesn't matter if the toy makes any noise. It's so true. And then also a whole bunch of mice. They're in bags, so I'm going to open one, but you'll recognize these. These are the same mice that, or they look like the same mice that Loganberry loves, and he'll carry these around the house, and he brings them to us in bed and then meows at us to throw them. When he doesn't have one of those little orange worms like you've seen, if he's got one of those, that's the favorite thing. He carries it everywhere. So anyway, yeah, the perfect. So to use as you need. All right. Well, we certainly will. Thank you for that, Karen. For deployment, oh wow, these are cool. They're little paper rings for deployment. And they're so colorful. They're like, how do you even do this? They're folded paper that is in a toroid shape, like a donut, and woven. And wow, they're actually very cool. I bet I can see these being fun cat toys, but I almost just like want to put them on a desk or something. They're almost hypnotic to look at. Very cool. All right, so you get 4 of those 4 deployments, so they will get deployed. I want to bring a couple of these to the new kittens, though. Let's pick out these 2 for the new kids. Yeah, and these 2 for the old kids. Old kids? I'll just set these here with their carrot, and we'll see where they end up after mailbag. These 2 I'm going to put in my pocket. A pocket, one of the pockets. Find the right pocket for this. There we go. Put it right there. Okay, we'll get those to the kids upstairs. I think they're going to like the perfect toy for a little kitten their size. Oh, there's so much more in here. Oh my goodness. This says for the Bready bunch and flour you have sent pizza. Whoa, look at that. That is very Bready. There's a whole bag of the pizza toys, and I assume they've got some catnip going on. It does say pizza catnip toy. Wow, I bet I could assemble all of those together into a pizza. That's perfect. So Bready bunch. I don't think we have a box going for the Bready bunch endowments yet, but I have the spare box right here. Take this out and put these in, and we'll call that Bready bunch endowments. There we go. Perfect. Port. It says port. I guess I don't know if that's specifically port or if it's for port and or oranges, but I think it's specifically port. So port has this is fun. Port's got a slice of pizza. Good. Didn't leave her out from the pizza party. That's good. A Flutter Roller. This I have not seen before, but it's basically a rubber ring, a rubber tube, I should say, with some feathers and ribbons sticking out of it. Looks like that would be really, really fun and soft. And then we have, what do you call it? A cat kicker that is some sort of a shark or what's the fish I'm looking for? Like a catfish, because it's got these. Oh, I guess it's not a whisker though. What is that? I don't know what that is. I guess it's some kind of a sharky thing because it's got those big shark teeth on the front. And then it's got a little tiny fish here hanging from it. And then this orange thing, I don't know what it's supposed to be. Fun to cuddle and kick. This looks perfect. And flour. Sorry, I said port. This is for flour. It's in the box that said. Now I'm all confused because it's in the bag that says port, but it says flour. That seems like exactly the kind of confusion mistake that I would make myself. So you probably meant this for port too because it's a shark. Let me know if you didn't. I'm just going to assume it means port, even though it says flour, because that's exactly the kind of thing I would do. It's in the bag that says port. It's perfect for port, and I think port's going to have fun with it. Let me know if that's not right. Okay, all this back in the bag for port. I think some of this should probably get deployed and hung on to, but we'll figure that out. For now, I'm going to put it into the endowments box. Since it's clearly labeled port, that makes it easy. A bag of rainbows for the oranges. Look at that. They're going to have so much Yow catnip, they won't know what to do. A whole bag of Yow catnip rainbows. Oh, man, that stuff is strong. Very pretty, too. I like the rainbow motif, and these are perfect. Wow, a whole bag of those. That is something. Quartz oranges. All right, I'm going to add that to the endowments. Those are great. Wow, that's very nice. We have True Chews Sticks Alaskan Pollock recipe. They are treat sticks made of fish, I guess. Very cool. The number one ingredient fish, the number two ingredient chicken. And then it goes down from there. But that's a good start, I think. But wait, there's so much more. Oh my goodness. Here we have bags for flour and the Bready bunch. Aha, I'm starting to get an idea here, but let's start with the Bready bunch. The Brady bunch gets milk rings. They're called cat crazies, but they're basically milk rings. Their own flutter rollers. These are labeled rye, corn, flour, potato, and millet. These seem like such cool toys. Oh, they're going to love these. So that is just fantastic. I'm going to put them back in here and save these, I think, for endowments. They got a lot of stuff already, and they're getting close to going home, except for millet. So let's put these in with the Bready bunch endowments, the ones that are going back here. Then we have a bag that says flour, and flowers is a bag that matches ports, and I'm guessing has a, is this the same fish? I think it is. And this one says port. I see what happened there. I'm just going to leave them that way, though, because why not? Then when they eventually either get deployed or endowed, it will be confusion all over again. I appreciate that. So this is flowers, and I'll put it with the Bready bunch stuff. It's the exact same group of things. Here we have another port oranges. Okay, this is for the kittens, and for the kittens, you've included two groups of the milk ring cat crazies. These are good toys, by the way. And a whole stack of the quiet nighttime play catnip rolls, which are about the right size for the kittens they are now, but might get saved for their endowments anyway, depending on whether they need a little extra stimulation in there. We'll figure it out. This is so generous of you. Wow, you said so much stuff, and we're not at the bottom yet. We're still going, but I'm going to put this over here with the port oranges endowments. We're running out of room for that stuff already. Wow, some super fancy baby blankets. Newborn gifts, 4-pack soft swaddling blankets in these beautiful colors. Look at that. We've got this red, orange, pink, and a brown. I believe it is brown. Bamboo cotton multi-use blanket. Those are really nice. Thank you so much for those. Oh, there's more. For the faculty, it is a 4-pack of an interactive toy. Well, I don't know what that means. Let's open it up and see. It's got a picture of a long-tailed mouse on it. Ooh. Okay, it comes with its own bag. Oh, it is it is a bunch of long-tailed mice. Who would have guessed from the picture of the long-tailed mouse? And the tail has a crinkle in it. It's very soft. And oh, it's a bell. This one's not belling, but this one is. These ones are belling. Okay. We got two without the bells and two with. Look at that. 4 long-tailed mice. This says it's for the faculty, and Maggie seems like she already wants one. Should I let her get one right now? Well, right now it does say faculty, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Okay, Maggie, this is for you. Oh, good job, Maggie. That was a winner right there. She's distracted by everything else going on. Okay, that's fine. We can still leave that one out for the moment, and we'll put the others with the other faculty stuff. There we go. So not only have you sent those for the faculty, but you sent the exact same thing for the Bready bunch kids. That'll go right back here. The oranges kids, which will go right over here. And, oh, another one for the oranges kids, because there's so many of them. That's perfect. Wow. That is really sweet of you, and I don't think we're done yet, because there's one more thing. For deployment, and the other one doesn't say anything, but I think you said in your note, which, oh, it's right here in front of me. I'm looking all over for it. It's right here. Balanced cat toy for deployment. Balanced cat toy for deployment, but there's 2 of them. Yeah, fair enough. Blank streets for the moms and babies, and the treats are for all. Okay, good. Well, we got it figured out. I guess these are both for deployment, and it is a... Oh, there's more in here. What is going on? Bonuses. Oh, what is this thing? Oh my goodness. All right, I'm in over my head already. Look, bonus springs. How cute is that? Also some bonus sticks. I don't know what's going on here anymore. I get the idea from the picture though. Okay, let's see what we can do. Friendly reminder, cats are like our children. We need to guide them when they learn to play for the first time and how to properly play with it. All right, nope, that's good advice for any toy. It's not just to throw it out and be like, go for it, cats, but spend some time with them. All right, it looks like it has wheels, and the stick goes in the top. It's got a little tiny ball of catnip in it, too. Oh, it's got a spot to put the stick. And then on top of the stick, on the end of the stick, there's 2 options. There is a feather or a ball. I like the ball because we see so many feathers, but we don't often see like a ball at the top. This reminds me of the people who put tennis balls on top of their car antennas. That's still a thing, right? Because car antennas are still a thing. They're not a thing. Not anymore, do you? There we go. So that's it. That's it. They can push it around and it will weevil and wobble and stay up. That seems fun. That seems super fun, actually. I want to play with it. And like I said, in the top here, there's a little tiny catnip ball that is made of compressed catnip and will also add a little sound. That's too fun. I really do want to sit here and play with this thing. It's so simple, but it's so fun. Wow. Okay. The other 2 attachments I'm going to put in here and put this in our, like stash of toys to play with. And yes, there are bonus springs, which I may as well throw out because these kids never get enough springs. That's so fun. If one cat particularly likes this toy, then we can also just add the spare one to the endowment. So cool. Although it looks like Corn's favorite toy right now is this piece of cardboard. Oh my goodness. You got all this, literally a room full of toys, and you're like, oh, let me play this cardboard. Cats, am I right? Okay, let's put this over here with our stuff, and let's also throw these springs around while we're here. You can never have enough springs out, especially not for this class. Flower is a big fan of the springs, and Custard here is a big fan of the springs. That's one of his favorite things. Is she playing with a spring? She's got a spring in her mouth right now. That was Flower grabbing a spring. That's what all that noise is. She's playing with it right now. Making my point. All right. Custard, which one? You want one of these, buddy? Here, pink. Pink looks like your color. You want it? Oh, he does want it. Look at that. He's focused. You ready? Go get it, buddy. Nope. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to toss the other 3 behind me and not even look. I'm also going to switch that camera inside because I can see there's nobody out there right now. And maybe we can get a view on her running around with her springs. Hang on. Living room. Let's try it. But you can at least see the fact that she's running around, even if it's so zoomed out. We can't zoom in with that camera, not without going to pixels. So we'll just leave it like that. Good. As long as I'm here, check, make sure everything's working. It is working. Good. Okay. I'm also going to slide this behind me and see if anybody goes after it. This thing's so fun. Why is it so fun? I don't know. Oh, it's not going to work on that carpet though. I'm going to have to put it on the hardwood somewhere to really get the full effect. Move it there. I'll move it afterwards. Okay, these go back here. That was the whole box. Thank you so much. I'm gonna use your box to put all the stuff that is sort of for me to deal with, to put away or deploy or whatever has to be done with it. I'm gonna just pile all that in here now. Here we go. The Hex Bugs, our faculty toys, our burrito blanket, and a newspaper, and my Hex Bug. There we go. Get all that in there. Oh, and my pirate hat. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wasn't there a pirate with like a comically small hat in The Secret of Monkey Island, the first one? What am I thinking of? I can't remember. Anyway, I know you guys can't really see this, so it doesn't matter. I can't lean down and still have it on because it's not attached in any way. The one that was an advertisement for their other game, Loom, which was also a fantastic game at the time. He had like a weird, funny hat, didn't he? I can't remember. That's the best I can do. Okay, I'm gonna put it in here. Okay, moving right along. Once again, thank you for all that. Gotta get through this mailbag though. I can't sit around and play with hats. Got 4 or 5 more boxes to open here. We're getting close though. Getting real close. I thought it was supposed to be impossible for me to lose my knife anymore, but gone and done just that, haven't I? Wow. I really have. We attached it to a lid so I couldn't lose it. I must have just put it in one of the boxes. Oh, there it is. Okay, got it. Royal Mail. Oh my goodness. Endowments fit for a king. You know, because it came through the Royal Mail. Mr. A, the note is okay to read out loud. Oh, perfect. Oh, wow, look at that. That is full of really fun stuff. There's 2 notes, though. There's a card and a note. The note says, to Mr. A, Dr. DJ, esteemed faculty members, and mums and kittens, we hope this finds you all well this Easter holiday. Hope you enjoyed the enclosed items. We've sent some nip toys for the Bready bunch endowments and a silver vine toy for Mum Flower, as she seems to enjoy gnawing on things. There are also some crinkly balls and color-coded pom-poms for the kids and some pastel colors for Flower if you think they are appropriate. We also enclosed a chocolate bunny for Mr. A, some caramel chocolates for our favorite medical professional, Dr. DJ, and some of Mom's homemade oat cookies. Even though you try to discourage gifts that aren't for the cats and kittens, we like to show our appreciation for all that you do for them. There are also snacks to be distributed as you wish among all the kitties. For some good wishes, Molly Moo, Leo, Teddy, and Mum, who is Mary Eliza on Discord. Mary Eliza, spelled just the way you would expect. Mary Eliza, Molly Moo, Leo, Teddy, and Mum. Thank you, and I would like to, yes, even we do try to discourage people from sending stuff for DJ and I so much, but you did, and we appreciate it. So thank you very much for that. And it's a chocolate bunny. How can I say no to that? Also, we have a card that says, wishing you a happy Easter. To Mr. A, Dr. DJ, faculty, mums, and kittens, sending you Easter blessing purrs and head bonks. Love from Molly, Leo, Teddy, and Mum, who is Mary Eliza on Discord. Mary Eliza, thank you so much. That's a cute little Easter card, too. All right, keep that, but put this over here. So what you have sent appears to be, first off, a box full of pom-pom balls of various sizes and colors. Wow, that is a lot of fun. And then we also have these Mylar crinkle balls, which have been a favorite both of Flower and of Port. They are really having fun with these. So you never have too many. So we got all that. And then, oh, I have never seen this before. It is a Willow's Interactive Play Silver Vine Cube. Whoa, for flower. It says cube. This is not a cube, all right? I know cubes from cubes. This is an icosahedron, as you can clearly see. I guess they didn't want to call this silver vine icosahedron, though, because they'd run out of room on this card. So whatever. It's a cube. That's fine. One of those rare 12-sided cubes. So it's a cube. It's actually each of the edges on the cube is made of silver vine that has been drilled through to pass a little tiny piece of rope through, and then the rope goes through each of these and makes the whole thing. It's very complex. It's extremely complex. And then the middle is some kind of I'm going to say pressed silver vine or pressed catnip ball. It doesn't look like pressed catnip though, so it must be pressed silver vine. I haven't seen that before either. That is super awesome. Wow. And it is, it's really nicely made. Like I said, it's somebody, whoever made this had to take the silver vine, they had to cut the sticks, they had to drill it, then they had to put this thread all the way through it to hold it all together. That is super awesome. And that is for flower. And I'm tempted to give it to her right now, but it's so nice. I don't want it to just sort of get lost with everything else around the house. So I'm going to put it in with the endowments for the moment, and we'll see if it doesn't get deployed later on. It's just too nice. Then on top of that, there's so much more in here still. A bag that says for the Bready Bunch Endowments, and it's also this little cat and this little mouse, and it says Mischief Maker. It says Bready Bunch Endowments. Well, let's take a look. If I can figure out how to get this open. You've made this difficult for my monkey fingers to get this knot out. Hang on, though. Let's see what we can do. All right, there we go. Got it. All right, it wasn't too tightly tied, but I'm just not that coordinated. Okay, Bready Bunch Endowments. Oh, look at that. We have little flat chip. No, this is a beaver. You can tell from the tail with catnip. It says C. All right. Let's see if they're all labeled like that. It must be corn. R for rye is squirrel. There we go, squirrel. Then we have sassy cat. M for millet, a sassy cat. That seems too appropriate. And then P for potato, and it's another squirrel, I believe, just the same as the other. So we've got two squirrels, beaver, and a sassy cat for the Bready Bunch. That is perfect. And now to see if I can get them back in this beautiful bag to use for their deployments later on. Can he do it? I don't think I can because you had them so packed in here. But that's a very nice bag too. That's like heavyweight. DJ's certainly going to want to use that for regifting or keeping something in. That is very nice. All right, look at that. I got it. Oh, but the note fell off. Oh, now I don't know how to tie it. I can't do anything right here. Hang on. Oh, okay. For crying out loud. Let's try to get this note back on here. Everything's coming apart. There we go. All right, now we got it. I am going to give it just a real simple little thing so that the note stays with it. I'm going to try to tie a bow so I can just yank on it to get it open next time. If I can. It's difficult. It's tricky. Can he do it? Yes. Okay. Put that with the Bready Bunch Endowments right back there. There's more. This one says Mr. A and DJ. Oh, and it's got a little thing. It's got a kitten playing with balls of yarn. It says, "You had me at meow." Too sweet. Oh, this one is a bow. All right, so that one I can open. I got it. Mr. DJ. Well, I think we know what's going to be in here because it was all so well described. Ooh. Oh, these look really, really good. Look at that. You said oatmeal cookies. Those are giant. Really nice. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What did you say about those cookies? I gotta double check now. I gotta look. You said some of Mom's homemade oat cookies. Wow, Mary Eliza, you make an awesome looking cookie. These really, they're thick. They're exactly right. I cannot. That is good stuff. I can't wait. Wow, it's not just a chocolate bunny. It is a Lindt dark chocolate bunny. I did not know there was such a thing. Oh man, this is not like one of those, Hershey's chocolate bunnies where you're like, oh, thanks. That is the good stuff right there. And Godiva masterpieces, caramel lion with milk chocolate. Whoa, wow, you guys, you went all out, Mary Eliza. I think I'm most excited about the cookies, though. So is that bunny. I think he's going to eat them before I do. And another really nice bag, too. These are so nice. I mean, this is heavy and it's lined. Like, this is not just a simple little bag. Wow. Mary Eliza, that's too nice. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use your bag to hold all these balls that you've sent. They need to go somewhere, and right in here is going to be the perfect size for them. Goodness knows I don't need a bag for the cookies and the chocolate because that's not going to last long enough to be stored anywhere. It's not. I mean, it's just not. That's the way it is. Oh, but there's more. Here we have fur mice. Oh, the good stuff. A whole bag of fur mice. Dreamies. Those got to be for Ari. Oh, another crinkle ball. Okay, put those right in here. We have Felix goodie bags, the cheesy mix, and the mixed grill. Ooh. Nibbly cat treats. They're so cute. They're little tiny strips of, chicken. It says flavored with scallop. Okay. Meaty nibbles. They're very, very tiny little strips. I think that could be a fun treat for little tiny kittens. And then Licky Licks jelly. Not regular Licky Licks, Webox Licky Licks jelly. Very cool. Wow, that is a lot of treats for me, a lot of treats for the kittens. I'm going to add your mice to the bag of balls here. I'm going to put the entire bag somewhere. Now I'm undecided. I'm going to put it with the endowments, though, we're going to say. Yes, and we'll put it with the Bready endowments, and that way it will get added to both, I think. This is awesome. Thank you so very much. Wow. Okay, these I'm going to put here. And these, oh man, I want to eat this cookie right now. I want to eat it right now. I'm not going to. I'm going to wait. But they're definitely, those cookies are goners. Oh, Godiva chocolate, that's very nice stuff. All right. Okay, 11:42. Oh my gosh, I said we would be through this by noon. I really do want to get through it by noon. We gotta speed up here. All right, speed it up. Let's go. Let's go. Custard, you're in my way, buddy. There's a big box. We gotta get through it. We gotta get through the big box, bud. Oh, come on. Right there. Boomer's mom. The box says it is from Boomer's mom. All right. Boomer's a great name for a cat. I like that. I'm assuming that is the name for a cat, not like your mother of a boomer. Could go either way on that. I don't see why not. Why not both, in fact? Wow, this is also packed full of stuff. There appears to be a Chewy box. Chewy goodie box, it says. Ooh, I don't even know what that means. Where's a note, though? I'm looking for a note. Hoping for a note. Hoping for a note from Boomer's mom. Oh, if I can. Somewhere. We got mozzarella mice. Oh, man. Oh, S-shaped S's. Whoa, we're going to have the S-shaped S for a long time. There is a note. We found it. We found the note. The note, also has a picture of Boomer. Oh, Boomer's a pretty one. Look at that. Okay, there's our Boomer. The note says, March 2021 for the Kitten Academy, just a few bits and bobs for you to deploy, endow, and use however you see fit. Like that. Thank you for all you do taking care of cats and kittens from Boomer's mom. Oh, Boomer's a pretty one. Such pretty green eyes, too. That's a great photo. Boomer's mom, wow, just a couple bits and bobs, you say, but this is a lot of stuff. It's a lot of really cool stuff. Let's start here. You've given us an entire box of mice. These are the little mice, the kind that you see a lot of times, different names, the zanies and stuff. Little tiny mice, just always a big hit. I bet the kids upstairs can use a couple of these, actually. I'm going to stick 2 of these in my pocket right now for the kids upstairs. Because they're just that right age. And the rest I will put aside for endowments. We'll put them in with the Bready bunch. Now, that doesn't mean they're all going to go to the Bready bunch. We'll figure that out later. There we go. So much more going on in this box, but I got to keep it moving. So, Blue Bursts Treats with Paw Lickin' Chicken. Wow. Frisky's Party Mix. Chicken and waffle flavors. What? Chicken and waffle flavors cat treats? I might actually have to test these and see how legitimate they are. With chicken and waffle flavors packed into every bite, your cat's taste buds have never enjoyed a party quite like this. Oh my goodness. Who knew there was such a thing as a chicken and waffle cat treat? I am all about this. That's too exciting. We have some fuzzy little balls here. It says Play Toys, Catnip Play Toys. We've got a whole set of those. All right, in very cool colors. Chicken and waffle cat treats. What universe are we living in? Look at this. This is a new S-shaped desk. And not only is it a new S-shaped desk, this one is plush. I've never seen a plushy one before, but it's got fur all over except for the little scratching part. There's a scratching part here. The rest of it's all fur. I have not seen that before, but other than that, it looks like a pretty standard S-shaped desk. Maybe a little bit curvier than the old one. That's good though. Our old one is old, and a new one is overdue. I'm going to put this away until we're ready to deploy it, but it will certainly get used for that. For now, I can set it aside so we can see the rest of what you sent, which is a ton of stuff. Look at this. The giant size collection of Churu treats. Man, that is the good stuff. Man, don't open my chicken and waffles. Those are mine. Wait, no, I mean, those are for you, but not for now. Ooh. These are fun too. These are another one of the wand toys that I like for photo time. Look at that. Oh, that's already got everybody's attention, except for Maggie's. Oh, Custard is looking though. You can't see him because he's right in front of the camera. Maggie's all about it. So you sent 2 of those. Keep it confusing. All right, I got to put them away though, Maggie. I know it's fun. I know. We'll get to them. We'll get to them. No. We'll get to it. I know. Wow, it's got fur and some little, real leather on the end. That's nice. Okay. I'm going to put it back in the box. Take the packing material aside. Put it back in all the packing material. There's one more thing. Oh, one more thing, and then this box, whatever's in it. A unicorn. Easy for me to say. It is a unicorn cat bed. As you can see, it pops up, and it's got a unicorn horn. And it's got a little rainbow mane, and it is a fancy sparkly unicorn. I love this too. I can't wait to find the right place to deploy a unicorn bed. It's awesome. It's so awesome. All right, now this says goodie box, and inside it, it's a chewy goodie box. Oh, it is full of goodies. We have, quickly now, Shiba meaty sticks. We have the dried minnows, which actually have been hit for some of these Brady boys. They did eat some of those, believe it or not. We have the Delectables tuna and chicken bisque. That's also a hit around here for sure. Wellness Kittles tasty crunchy cat treats. That's a lot of treats in here. A pineapple and carrot cat toy, which includes a pineapple and a carrot. That's cool, and the front of it is made out of some textured material that sort of looks like what's the name of those sponge gourds that I'm thinking of? I just can't think. Loofah. It looks like a loofah material, kind of. It's weird. And then we have a refillable catnip flat fox. It's hard to see, though, because of the way the pack's here, but that's definitely a fox. And then finally, a cat tunnel that is mesh. I can see it's half mesh and half solid, just like the one that has the avocado in it. It actually doesn't call it a tunnel, though. It calls it a chute, a cat chute. Like, it makes you think of like chutes and ladders, like they're going to slide somewhere through it. A cat chute. Interesting. All right. Well, for lack of any better idea what to do, actually, I'm going to unpack this stuff into here, and we will call this all stuff to do with as we wish. Wow. All right, that is a great set of everything. I can't believe how much stuff you sent, too. That's a lot of stuff. And it will all go to very good use around here. I know it might take a little while for some of this stuff to turn up on the stream, because we've got to find the right place and right time to deploy all of it, but it will turn up on the stream eventually. I know it will, because this is perfect stuff. Oh my goodness, so perfect. All right, thank you for that. We have 3 more boxes, and I know we're running out of time. We gotta hurry through this ending here. So let's see what we can do. All right. We have a Chewy box here to Kitten Academy. It just says to Kitten Academy, and I know that Chewy doesn't let you leave a note, so this is probably going to be something. Oh, wait, I think I have a clue though. Hang on, I got a clue. I think Lisa may have sent me a clue about this. 5 carrots from a Kathy J. Kathy J. Yes, that's exactly what we have here. Look at this. This is for Flower and her boys. So for the Bready bunch, they get carrots, and they are right here. Carrots. Look at that. These carrots look very familiar, so I guess I don't have to describe them. They're awesome, though, as you can tell. And these are for the Bready bunch. So I'm going to add these to the Bready bunch box back right there. That's perfect. Everybody gets carrots. Look at that. It's carrots all around. That's perfect. And that is from a Kathy J. Kathy, thank you so much for the carrots. Meanwhile, Custer just decided to sit on the next box. Well, we'll just skip over that one. We'll come back around. Because there's this box. There's a long box. Maggie, now you're sitting with your. Do you want to do Mailbag? You want to open this one, Maggie? I don't think you do. Come on. Come on now. We did this bit already. There's no time to do this bit again. Oh, okay. Let's try this. This says Andrea M, I think. Let's see. Wow, that is a long thing with a lot of tape going on there. Oh, yeah, I was excited about this because it says Cat Fishing Toys. Well, let's find out. It sounds cool. It's a long box, so I think we kind of get an idea, right? Oh my goodness, what? That's a little too fancy. Andrea M. Wow, that is the real deal. That is super serious. Wow. I'm just trying to read the note here. There's not a note, unfortunately. So Andrea M. I guess you couldn't leave a note, but you did put your name, so we know it's from you. So nice of you, so generous of you too, and it is. Wow, it is a legitimate cat fishing reel. It is super legitimate. It has a reel. They say that they've set the tension specifically for cats already. This is like the real deal. Oh man, that is also exciting. So much exciting stuff. Look at that. That's like a fly fishing reel for cats. I don't want to. I don't know. Oh no, this is way too cool. Oh, okay, hang on. Okay, the product is called Cat Fishing. Well, that makes too much sense. Oh, and they've got a website. It's catfishingtoys.com. That's no G, just catfishing with no G. So it's catfishintoys.com. And they call themselves the toy with lasting allure. Do you get it? Lasting allure? Uh-huh. And then they've highlighted like 3 different times, please read these instructions before you use them. But it is exactly that, a fly fishing rod. It's made exactly like a real fly fishing rod with a real fly fishing reel on it. And then the line and the cat toy goes at the end. This is too serious. Like, this is the real deal. I'm not going to open it any more than this right now. But Andrea M, wow. I cannot wait to play with this thing. Lisa's sending me a note. I think there's something more I'm supposed to know about this package. It says that there was an email that went with this, and I see, Andrea M. There's an email. Hang on, let's take a quick look and see if it's something I can read. I know I got this from her before, so it's my fault that I didn't come prepared, but I just didn't have time to get all this prepared before the mailbag today, so that's all on me. That's the way it goes sometimes. There's a note. I know there's a note. Hang on. We're getting there. There it is. There's the note. This letter goes with the Andrea M package. Hello, I've been a huge fan of Kitten Academy for over a year now, and I've finally decided to have some fun and send a package for the KA mailbag. You may recall a woman by the name of Joy F., who's been a recent contributor. She's my best friend forever, and don't tell her I told you this, but I was the one who got her addicted to Kitten Academy. Wow, well, both of you are awesome. That's so great. Anyway, I know from her that you are the KA liaison. Oh, this was a letter to Lisa, so there you go. And I'm about to demonstrate that whatever you're getting paid for at this gig, it's not enough. I see. All right, so this is kind of a letter for Lisa. It says, let's see, I sent it straight to the KA PO box. I'd like to include a letter to be read at the same time, so please advise what the best way of coordinating this. Maybe I'm not reading the right thing, because that would be it, wouldn't it? Hang on. I just want to make sure that I've got all the best I can do. Oh, here's the letter. Oh my goodness. Okay, all right. See, this is all me. This is all me. Lisa sent all this stuff over to me. She tried her best to get me prepared. I've been this week has been crazy, and I apologize for that. And I'm just so sorry, Andrea M. This is so nice of you. All right, here we go. Wow, I think I just ruined your BFF relationship, though, didn't I? uh, Dear Kitten Academy, once upon a time I was visiting the new edits page on a site called TV Tropes. Oh, well, that's our friend Erica that does that, so that all comes together. It says, I came across the Kitten Academy entry, became fascinated by the descriptions, tuned into the Tiny Pants class, and I've been hooked ever since. Well, that's so validating, too, for Erica, who has been putting us in the TV Tropes for some time now. I really love the care you and DJ give to all the cats and kittens, and love that you put the time, care, and effort into sharing yours and the kittens' lives with all of us. Thank all of you who are a part of KA, you, DJ, and all those who help coordinate chat moderators, art challenges, and others for building such a wonderful, loving community. I stay away from Twitter with the sole exception of Kitten Academy. If only all of Twitter can be like Kitten Academy, the world would be a better place. Well, I can't help but agree. It says, please indulge me by letting me tell you my cat story. Worrying, possible, sad, but not really. Please just trust me. Okay. It does say okay, actually. I didn't mean to say it that way, though, because I was saying okay. I adopted a kitten. I named her Moxie. Oh, well, I had a roommate that had a kitten named Moxie. It's a great name. A name that means playfulness, cleverness, youthful exuberance. I was living on my own for the first time, and she was the first cat in my life who was mine. She was my baby, my BFF, and everyday companion for 20 years. Aw. Unfortunately, she passed away, and I felt grateful that we were together for so long. I was able to keep my promise to her that I would be with her. Aw. Let's see, reflected on the fact that thanks to the love I've received from family, friends, and Moxie, I'm a happier person in middle age than I was when I was younger. Aren't we all? I also realized that I have a lot of love to give, and there were kittens out there that needed that love. So after several months, I adopted Mojo, a name which means sophistication, experience, confidence, and charm. So now I say that after 20 years, I've lost my Moxie, but I found my Mojo. All right, that's clever. It's worth it. Now, Mojo's quite the character, but did you know she can sing? Neither did I until recently. I modified a song that's very familiar to you and added a new verse and an instrumental bridge. Mojo insisted on singing it, which is a good thing because she's a much better singer than I am. We collaborated with some professional musicians, and with the utmost respect and deepest apologies to Sarah Donner, we have the Kitten Academy Mailbag Jingle Extended Mix, performed by Mojo and Pervana Light Orchestra. Whoa. So you want me to play the song here, and I knew you wanted me to do that, and I didn't have time to prepare. But I wanted to get a chance to share it with everybody, so I'll try to set that up for the mailbag that we'll cover tomorrow. I hope we can take a rain check on that. Also, I do have to set it up kind of in advance because I can't just throw something on the live stream that I can. It's got to be all set into our system. It's a long story. Not worth getting into the technical stuff. We'll share this with everybody though, and then you talk about it a little more. So we will. I'll share what you say about it when we get there tomorrow. Okay. You also say, now that that's over with, on to the care package. I'd like for this to be for the faculty, though the mom cats can play too. It's more suited for adult kitties. I will say it's a pull toy, but better than your average pull toy. Mojo has one and she loves it, and it will allow Logan to catch his prey and run off with it while you can still sit and call it back anytime you want without leaving your chair. If you examine the string, you can see it's safe for kitties and a lot of fun. Sorry this is so long. I'll wrap this up. I hope to write more to you in the future and hope that you enjoy the cat toy and the song Love and Kisses, Purrs and Hisses, and even more purrs. Andrea and Mojo, 142 miles from Port Orange, Florida. Oh, that is so sweet and awesome. And this, like I said, is incredible. And I can't wait to hear the variation of the Mailbag song that you have put together for us, which we will try to share with everybody for tomorrow's Mailbag. Okay, for now, I need to set this aside somewhere, and it's big. I don't know where to put it yet. So we will find a home for that. We'll put it right there. I have a millet joining me. We have one more box, just one. And then we will be able to wrap this up for today. It's been a long one, hasn't it? Hang on. Let me move this all out of the way here. Slide it over there. Is that really out of the way? I don't think it is. Whatever. Best I can do. It's a heavy, 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 chewy box. It says right on it, box may be heavy. Oh, I can say it is. I think that means that we know what's in here. Okay. It says from Brady V, and I know, again, Chewy won't let you leave a note. So Brady V, that was very smart of you to put your name in the return address. Not the return address, in the shipping address to Kitten Academy, Brady V, care of Kitten Academy. It works out perfectly. Brady V, thank you so much. And what you have sent is exactly what I would have thought, but you sent more than that, too. You sent the Fancy Feast Classic Pate Chicken flavor. That is perfect. It's exactly what we feed everybody here at the Academy as much as possible. And so it's an extremely practical thing to send. In fact, I had to postpone our regular order of the Fancy Feast because everybody's been keeping us in stock lately. So Birdie V, thank you so much for contributing to that. Wow, that is great too. 6 cases of the Fancy Feast Classic Chicken Pate. Then you said something else as well, which appears to be, it says it is Pure Bites Treat Tuna in Water. Ooh, that is good stuff. Tuna in water. You sent a whole box of tuna in water, Pure Bites, whole tuna cat treats. Oh boy, I've been loving those lately. I brought one of those up to Port the other day, and she went nuts for it. Oh my gosh, this is great. And you sent us another one too. There's the same thing, Pure Bites Treat Chicken in Water, which are little chicken breasts, I guess, that are prepared and ready to go. I'm not going to open those right this minute, but wow, those are great. You sent us a whole case of the Pure Bites Chicken Treats and the Pure Tuna Treats. And you guys have seen those before. They're the kind that are in the little plastic thing, and it's a whole little chicken breast or a whole little slice of tuna that is, it's all ready to go. It's very, very nice stuff. Oh, man. So exciting. Okay, now we made it through. It's 12:02. I'm 2 minutes late, but running fast. So from here, what we're going to do, the thing that we always do, which is I'm going to get all this stuff cleaned up. I'll come back and I'll say thank you one more time. But that's everything. So thank you so much. And Andrea M., I will try to get your wonderful jingle ready to play for everybody tomorrow, so they have that to look forward to. But I just want to reserve the right to decide at the last minute that I have to hang out with DJ tomorrow instead, and then we'll just push that mailbag back to whatever day seems appropriate. I will let you know. But for now, the plan is 11 o'clock tomorrow is when we'll pick it up with the stuff that we should have done today, and then we won't be behind anymore. I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you all so very much. It's been wonderful. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. The kittens enjoyed it. They're going to enjoy it even more once they get to play with all this stuff. And I'm going to start putting it away. Right meow. Okay. Thanks again, everybody. Here I go. Okay. If you're watching on the archive, we don't end it until everything's put up. So there you go. Oh, man, there's a lot of stuff, too. All right. Let's see what we can do. playing in all the empty boxes and packing material now, because that's what kittens do. Okay, put this right in the food cabinet. Oh, sorry about that, bud. Maggie, you don't belong in the food cabinet. You belong in the food cabinet. What? Nobody belongs in the food cabinet. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is so much cool stuff. Too much cool stuff. I don't even know what to do with all of it. I guess we take it all down by the except this. The rest is not going down. Let's see. This is the stuff for the Bready bunch. And this is the stuff for the Bready bunch. All that together. This is stuff that does not go down to Endowments. Maybe for a little while. Okay. This is stuff that can go down there though. This is break that stuff out. What else? As you see fit. And I'll put that in there too so I can sort it out later. Good. Awesome treats. I'll put them right here for that. So far, so good. Oh, I'm so excited about both of these. What to do? I guess I just gotta leave. I'm just gonna leave them out. That's how excited I am. They just sit right out here. Use them. Actually, no. I'm gonna put them on the stairs. That makes more sense. Wow, I'm always on the lookout for a better cat wand. That fly fishing one, I can't wait to try it. It's so cool. There's been a lot of improvements in cat wands lately. You used to just get those really cheap plastic ones, or a little wooden stick, or the worst of all are the ones that are metal, like an old car antenna. Those are the worst because they just break instantly. They aren't made for that kind of purpose. But then lately, they've been going to like a fiberglass, like you would use for a fishing pole. Even the collapsible ones are that way, and they're so much nicer. And this looks like it's just the ultimate. So excited. Oh man, those cookies. I gotta eat real food before I can have cookies, right? I think I do. Those cookies are so good though. Can't just go right from an empty stomach to cookies, or I'll just eat them all at once. I mean, I probably will anyway, but it's best to give me a chance. You gonna hang on to that piece of paper for a minute, bud? Potato? It's fine, potato. You hang on to it for now. Put it away later. This is technically stuff that needs to be discarded, but all that confetti, it should be fun to do something with for these kids. I'll stick them over there and then figure it out. I think
And all the rest of this is stuff that goes down with the endowments, whether it is endowments itself or not, like these. These in here. Stuff that's not. Like this on the counter where Maggie likes to go and steal things to chew on. Now we're getting places. This has to go on the hardwood because it's too much fun. It only really seems to work on the hardwood. There we go. That seems like a good place for it right now. Okay. This is for oranges. This is for oranges. This is all for oranges. Good. This is all for breads, and that's all for anybody, especially for us. I'm just going to actually write deploy on it. Or, deploy or whatever. Or, that way I can remember what I had in mind when the time comes. Good. Start. So it's all clearly labeled for port or oranges, but I'm going to write it on the box too. Port, oranges. One more time. Good. Very sloppy, but it doesn't really need to be legible as long as I know whether it says port or endow or Bready's or whatever. So this one's Bready's. Completely illegible. Just enough to remind you what's up. Okay. What are you doing, bud? You stop wanting a piece of paper? It's fine by me. Okay. Coffee, paper toys, new toys, all the new toys. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a fun one. Well, I'm not technically done because I've still got to carry the big boxes down to where the endowments go, but we're going to wrap up the archive right here. Thank you all so much for joining. And if you are watching on the archive, you can check out the Kitten Academy live stream to see what's up now. Or if you're watching live, you don't have to go anywhere. We're not going anywhere. Okay? I hope that works. And with a little luck, we'll see you tomorrow at 11. And if you can't make it, don't worry. We post these later. I know I'm a little behind on that, but we do post them. So you can watch it anytime. Thanks, everybody.